My child, come closer and listen carefully, because what I am about to tell you is not ordinary. This moment was appointed, and I have been waiting for you to hear these words. Do not scroll past this. Do not treat this as just another message. I am speaking to you, and what I am about to reveal carries weight, purpose, and truth meant specifically for your heart. I see you. I have always seen you. Even in the moments when you believed no one noticed, when your actions felt small, when your choices seemed insignificant to the world around you. I was watching. And what you did, yes, what you did, it moved me in a way you do not yet fully understand. You may be wondering, what did I do? You may be searching your memory, thinking it must have been something big, something loud, something obvious. But I tell you this, what touched my heart was not what the world applauds. It was not something done for attention. It was something deeper. It was something real. It was a moment when you chose faith over fear, obedience over comfort, love over pride. I am non-distant from you. I am not unaware of your life. Every decision you make, every step you take, every time you choose what is right even when it costs you, I am there. And in a world that often overlooks quiet faithfulness, I do not overlook it. I honor it. I hold it close. I respond to it. Right now, I need you to pause and receive this fully. Let it settle in your spirit. Because this message is not random. It is confirmation. It is alignment. It is me drawing your attention to something you may have dismissed too quickly. If this message is speaking to you, I want you to act on it. Like this video as a sign that you are receiving my words. Comment to declare that you are listening and that your heart is open. Share this with 3 people who need to hear that their quiet obedience has not gone unseen. And stay connected. Subscribe, because I will continue to speak, guide, and reveal what you need in the moments ahead. My child, there is a reason your spirit feels stirred right now. There is a reason something inside you is leaning in, paying attention more closely than usual. That is not coincidence. That is my presence drawing you nearer, preparing you to understand the significance of what you have done. You thought it was just a small act. You thought it didn't matter much. You thought it would pass unnoticed. But I tell you now, it did not pass unnoticed. It reached me. It touched my heart. And I am about to show you why this moment, this very thing you did, carries more power, more meaning, and more purpose than you ever imagined. My child, I want you to settle your heart for a moment and truly receive this. I have seen everything. There has not been a single second of your journey that has escaped my eyes. I have watched you in the quiet places, in the hidden battles, in the moments when you felt like giving up but chose to keep going anyway. I saw you when you held back your tears so no one would worry. I saw you when you stayed silent instead of reacting in anger. I saw you when you chose kindness, even when your heart was hurting. You may have felt invisible in those moments, but you were never unseen to me. Not once. There were nights when you questioned your worth, when you wondered if your efforts even mattered. You asked yourself if anyone truly understood the weight you were carrying. And while the world may have overlooked those struggles, I was right there with you, closer than your breath, holding every piece of your pain. I know the pressure you have been under. I know how hard it has been to stay faithful when everything around you felt uncertain. I know the voices that tried to convince you to quit, to compromise, to take the easier path. But you didn't. Even when it was difficult, even when it cost you something, you chose to stand firm. That choice did not go unnoticed. My child, I also saw the moments when you doubted yourself, when you wondered if you were strong enough, good enough, or capable enough to keep going. You didn't always feel confident. You didn't always feel brave. But still, you moved forward. Still, you trusted in ways you didn't even realize. Do you understand how powerful that is? You think I only notice grand gestures, loud declarations, or perfect faith. But what moves me deeply is your sincerity, is your willingness to keep choosing what is right, even when no one is watching. It is your heart that keeps turning back to me, even after moments of weakness or fear. I have seen your growth. I have seen how far you have come from where you once were. Even if you feel like you still have a long way to go, I see the transformation happening within you. I see the strength forming in your spirit. I see the quiet resilience that is shaping your path. You are not the same person you used to be, and that matters more than you know. My child, you are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not alone in this journey. I am with you in every step, in every decision, in every moment that feels heavy or uncertain. And what you have done, those choices you made in faith, in obedience, in love, they have reached me. They have spoken louder than words. They have revealed your heart in a way that is deeply precious to me. So do not dismiss your journey. Do not minimize your struggle. Do not believe the lie that your efforts are meaningless. I see you. I know you. And I am already moving because of you. My child, now I will reveal to you why I say I am moved by what you did. You have wondered what could possibly matter so much, what action of yours could reach my heart in such a deep way. Listen closely, because this truth will change how you see your life and your choices from this moment forward. I am not moved by perfection. I am not stirred by performance. I am not looking for flawless actions or grand displays that impress the world. What touches me, what truly reaches me, is your heart when it aligns with mine. And in that moment, when you chose to act in faith, when you chose obedience despite uncertainty, when you chose love when it would have been easier to walk away, you stepped into alignment with me. That is what moved me. You see, the world measures impact by what is visible. It celebrates what is loud, fast, and recognized. But my kingdom does not operate that way. I measure what is done in secret. I value what is done with sincerity. I respond to what flows from a heart that trusts me, even without understanding everything. When you made that decision, yes, that one you almost overlooked, you were not just making a small choice. You were planting something. You were sowing a seed in the unseen realm. And my child, every seed sown in faith carries a harvest that cannot be stopped. You thought it was small because no one clapped for you. You thought it was insignificant because it didn't change everything overnight. But I tell you the truth, that moment carried eternal weight. It echoed in places you cannot see. It shifted things you do not yet understand. I am not stunned as humans are surprised. I am moved because you chose me. You chose my way over your feelings. You chose trust over doubt. You chose to believe that I am who I say I am, even when your circumstances tried to tell you otherwise. And that, my child, is powerful. Do not ever believe the lie that your small acts of obedience do not matter. Those are the very moments that build your life, that shape your destiny, that open doors in ways you cannot yet imagine. Every time you choose what is right, you are partnering with me. Every time you act in faith, you are inviting my hand to move. This is how transformation begins, not in one giant leap, but in faithful steps that seem small to you but are great in my eyes. And now, as you begin to understand this truth, I am calling you deeper. I am showing you that your life is not random, and your choices are not wasted. What you have done has meaning. It has purpose. It has power. My child, as you receive this truth, hear my voice calling you into something greater. I am using this very moment to reach beyond you, into the lives of others who are still waiting to feel what you are feeling right now. There are hearts that are dry, searching for even a drop of hope, and I am pouring through vessels who are willing to obey. I say to you, this is holy ground. What you are experiencing is not just for you. It is a river meant to flow outward. When you give, when you support this mission, you are sowing into my work. You are placing seeds into soil that will bring light into darkness, oil into empty lamps, and fire into weary souls. Remember my word, give, and it will be given to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. I'm speaking that over you now. This is not a transaction. This is an act of faith. This is alignment with my purpose. Feel this in your spirit. Lord, I feel called to support this message and help others hear your voice. Do not hesitate. Do not delay. This moment is prophetic. As you sow, you are opening the heavens over your own life. As you give, you are declaring that my word will reach farther than your own hands could ever reach. Go now. Use the PayPal link in the description or the QR code placed before you. Step into obedience. Let your giving become a testimony. And as you do, I will bless you, multiply you, and use you in ways you never imagined. My child, now that you are beginning to understand how deeply your actions matter to me, I need to gently correct something within your heart. This correction is not to shame you, but to free you. It is not to push you away, but to draw you closer into truth. You have been minimizing what I have done through you. Yes, even after all you have walked through, even after the choices you made in faith, there is still a part of you that shrugs it off. You tell yourself it was nothing. You compare your journey to others and convince yourself that yours is less important, less impactful, less worthy of recognition. But my child, that is not humility, that is misunderstanding. When you downplay what I have done in you, you are not protecting yourself from pride, you are overlooking my work. You are treating something sacred as if it were ordinary. And I say this with love, do not do that anymore. I did not create you to live in comparison. I did not call you to measure your obedience against someone else's path. What I ask of you is not what I ask of another. Your assignment is unique. Your journey is intentional. And every step you take in alignment with me carries its own purpose and power. You have also been looking for validation in places that cannot satisfy you. You have wondered why people didn't notice, why they didn't acknowledge your effort, why your obedience didn't receive applause. And slowly, without even realizing it, you allowed that silence to make you question your value. But hear me clearly, you do not need the world's recognition when you already have mine. If you chase human approval, you will always feel like it is not enough. There will always be more to prove, more to earn, more to compare. But when you rest in my approval, you will find peace. You will find confidence that is not shaken by silence or strengthened by praise. My child, I am calling you out of that cycle. Stop measuring your worth by what others see. Stop waiting for someone else to confirm what I have already declared over you. You are seen. You are valued. You are chosen. And what you have done matters because it was done with me, through me, and for me. I also need you to release the doubt that keeps whispering, was it really enough? That voice is not from me. I do not speak in uncertainty over your obedience. When you follow me with a sincere heart, it is always enough. It is always meaningful. You always carry weight. Trust what I am showing you now. Trust that I am not exaggerating. Trust that I am not overlooking anything. I see clearly, and I speak truthfully. So lift your head, my child. Do not shrink back. Do not hide the work I am doing in you. Walk forward with quiet confidence, knowing that your steps are guided, your choices are seen, and your obedience is honored. Let this truth settle in your heart. What you have done was not small, and you are not insignificant. You are part of something greater, and I am not finished with you yet. My child, I know the weight you have been carrying. I know there are moments when your strength feels thin, when your heart grows tired, and when your mind begins to question how much longer you can keep going. But I am here to remind you of something you must not forget. You are not walking this path alone. Even in your weakest moments, I am your strength. When you feel like you have nothing left to give, I am the one sustaining you. When your thoughts become heavy and your spirit feels drained, I am the one holding you steady. You may not always feel my presence the way you expect, but I have never stepped away from you. Not once. I see how hard you are trying. I see the effort behind your quiet obedience. I see the courage it takes for you to keep choosing faith when your emotions pull you in the opposite direction. And I want you to know that your perseverance matters more than you realize. There is strength being built inside of you right now. It is not the kind of strength that comes from ease or comfort. It is the kind that is formed in endurance, in patience, in trusting me when the outcome is still unclear. Every time you choose to keep going instead of giving up, you are becoming stronger in ways that will carry you into what I have prepared ahead. Do not let discouragement take root in your heart. There are moments when it feels like nothing is changing, like your efforts are not producing results, like you are standing still while everything else moves forward. But I tell you this truth, I am working beneath the surface. Just because you cannot see immediate results does not mean nothing is happening. Growth is taking place where your eyes cannot yet reach. The seeds you have planted are not lost. They are not forgotten. They are developing in ways that require time, care, and trust. And while you wait, I am shaping you. I am strengthening your character. I am preparing you to carry what is coming next. My child, do not give up in this season. I know it is not always easy. I know there are days when your faith feels quieter, when your motivation feels distant. But you do not need to feel strong to keep moving forward. You only need to stay willing. I will supply the strength you lack. I will renew you when you are weary. Lean on me more than you lean on your own understanding. You do not have to have everything figured out. You do not have to see the full picture. All I ask is that you continue to trust me, step by step, moment by moment. You are stronger than you think, not because of your own ability, but because I am within you. And I am not finished strengthening you yet. So take a breath, my child. Let my presence calm your spirit. Let my words restore your confidence. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are right where you need to be, and I am carrying you forward into what is next. Keep going. I am with you. My child, now I want you to rest in my promises, because what I have spoken over your life is not empty, and what you have done has not been in vain. I am a God who fulfills what I declare, and every act of faith you have carried out is already connected to a promise that will come to pass. You may not see it yet, but things have already begun to shift. In the unseen places, doors are being prepared. Paths are being aligned. Situations are being arranged in ways you could never orchestrate on your own. What feels delayed to you is not denied. It is being positioned with precision. My timing is not rushed, and it is never late. Trust me in this. What you did in obedience has set something into motion. It has opened a door that no one can shut. It has activated a chain of events that will unfold step by step, exactly when it needs to. You are not waiting for something to begin. You are already in the middle of my work. But I need you to remain steady. Do not let impatience steal your peace. Do not let doubt convince you that nothing is happening. The enemy will try to whisper that you misunderstood, that you expected too much, that you should have taken a different path. But those whispers are not truth. They are distractions meant to pull you away from trusting me. Stay anchored in my word. I have promised that when you seek me, you will find me. I have promised that when you walk in obedience, I will direct your steps. I have promised that what is planted in faith will produce a harvest in its time. These are not distant hopes. They are living assurances that are active over your life right now. You are not forgotten in the waiting. I know the tension you feel between where you are and where you believe you are meant to be. I know the quiet questions that rise in your heart, asking when things will change, when the breakthrough will come, when the answers will appear. And I say to you with certainty, it is coming. But it must come at the right time. If I gave it to you too soon, it would not carry the fullness of what I intend. If I rushed the process, you would not be prepared to sustain it. So I am not withholding from you. I am preparing you and protecting what is meant for you. My child, my promises do not expire. What I have spoken over your life is still alive. It is still moving. It is still unfolding. Even now, as you listen to my voice, I am aligning things in your favor. So rest in this assurance. Your obedience has not gone unnoticed, and it will not go unrewarded. Hold on to me. Stay faithful in the small steps. Trust my timing even when you do not understand it. Because what is ahead of you is not just a result, it is a fulfillment. And I will bring it to pass in a way that leaves no doubt that it was my hand guiding you all along. My child, now is the moment where I call you to respond. You have heard my voice. You have felt my presence stirring within you. This is not where you remain still. This is where you step forward in faith. I am inviting you deeper. Do not let this message pass as something you simply listen to. Let it become something you live. What I have revealed to you is not just for understanding, it is for activation. I am calling you to move with intention, to align your actions with the truth I have placed in your heart. Here is something I want you to do right now. Guys, breathe, and turn your attention fully toward me. Not halfway, not distracted, not divided. Give me your full focus, even if just for this moment. I want your heart, not your performance. I want your surrender, not your perfection. Speak to me. You do not need perfect words. You do not need a rehearsed prayer. Just come as you are. Tell me what you feel. Tell me where you are struggling. Tell me where you need strength, clarity, or peace. I am listening and I am near. And now, release what you have been holding on to. That burden you keep carrying, that fear you keep revisiting, that doubt that keeps creeping into your thoughts. I want you to place it in my hands. You were never meant to carry it alone. Trust me enough to let it go. And as you release it, make a decision. Choose to trust me again. Not based on what you see, not based on how you feel, but based on who I am. I am faithful. I am constant. I am already working on your behalf. Let that truth become your foundation. My child, obedience is not always loud. Sometimes it is a quiet yes in your spirit. Sometimes it is a small step forward when everything in you wants to stay still. But those steps matter. That yes matters. So say it now. Say, I trust you. Say, I will follow you. Say, I place this in your hands. Let those words come from your heart, not out of obligation, but out of faith. Because when you align your will with mine, something powerful begins to take place. I am not asking you to have everything figured out. I am not asking you to see the entire path ahead. I am asking you to take the next step with me. That is where transformation happens. That is where growth deepens. That is where your faith becomes real and active. You are not stuck. You are not powerless. You are being led. And as you respond to me now, as you open your heart and take this step of trust, you are stepping into a deeper relationship with me. You are allowing me to guide you, shape you, and lead you into what I have prepared. This is your moment, my child. Do not ignore it. Do not delay it. Step into it with faith, with trust, and with a willing heart. And know this: I am walking with you in every step you take. My child, now let your heart grow still in my presence. You have heard my voice, and I want you to carry this peace with you as you move forward. Do not rush away from this moment. Let it settle deep within you, because what I have spoken is not temporary. It is something I want to remain in your spirit. Remember this truth: what you did mattered. You are not overlooked. You are not forgotten. You are not walking aimlessly through life. Every step you have taken in faith, every quiet act of obedience, every moment you chose my way over your own, it has all been seen, it has all been received, and it has all been meaningful. I want you to release every doubt that tries to return after this moment. Do not pick up the thoughts that tell you it was insignificant. Do not return to the mindset that questions your worth or your impact. Those thoughts do not come from me. I have already shown you the truth, and my truth stands firm. You are part of something greater than you can see. Even now, I am working through your life in ways that are unfolding beyond your understanding. The seeds you planted are growing. The doors that have been prepared will open. The path ahead is being made clear, step by step, as you continue to trust me. So walk forward in peace. You do not need to strive. You do not need to force anything to happen. What I have promised will come to pass, and it will come in the right time, in the right way, and with my hand clearly upon it. Stay close to me. Let your heart remain open. Let your spirit remain willing. Continue to choose faith, even in the small moments, even when no one else sees. Because those are the moments where your life is being shaped, and where my presence is most deeply at work within you. And whenever you begin to feel uncertain again, come back to this truth. I saw you. I was moved by you. And I am still moving because of you. My child, as this message settles into your spirit, I am calling you into a greater flow of purpose. What you received today is not meant to stay with you alone. It is meant to spread like light breaking through darkness. There are others who are still waiting, still searching, still crying out for a word like this, and I desire to reach them through willing hearts. I declare this over you. As you give, you are sowing into fertile ground, and a harvest of souls will rise because of your obedience. Just as I have stirred your heart, I will use your seed to stir countless others. My word says, whoever sows generously will also reap generously, and I am speaking that promise directly into your life now. Feel this rise within you. Lord, I will be a vessel. I will help carry your word to those who need it. Do not ignore this prompting. This is not just generosity. This is alignment with my purpose. Every seed you release becomes a river of life flowing into places you may never see, but I see it, and I honor it. Go now and act. Use the PayPal donation link in the description or the QR code before you. Step into this moment with faith. Let your giving become an extension of your obedience. And as you do, I will bless you. I will multiply what you have sown. I will open doors, pour out provision, and fill your life with a peace and purpose that overflows. Rest now, my child. I am with you. I am for you. And I am leading you into what is ahead.